chillin', and welcome back to welcome back. The year is 2025. Last upload was April 15, 2020. Wow. That's a long time.
April 15. No.
Mass Confessions is a series we created back in 2022, and we thought it'd be fun and kind of exciting if our viewers would submit their confessions and we read them out loud. And of course, everything is anonymous. We don't know who is writing these unless you put your name. But before we get into Mass Confession, you know, it's been a while. It's been, 3 years? I don't know if y'all missed us, but we missed y'all.
So how you really feeling and how you really chilling?
We hope you guys are doing well. We love when y'all comment on the videos. Mm-hmm. We always respond no matter what, you know. Yep. So some of these confessions are from 2022.
Yeah. We
haven't read them. We were going to try to film. Something went wrong with our camera and we ended up not filming.
I almost dated a minor. I found out because he dropped his wallet and his school ID fell out and it said 10th grade.
I want to know,
how were you? That's the real question. Glad you found out. Wait, so did they lie? Did they lie to you?
Not to follow up.
Yeah, questions. Please follow up. But let us know if you are still watching, if they lied first. Did you still end up dating them?
As of right 2025.
Let me know. Next confession.
Monty, you stole my pencil in middle school. I was sitting in the hallway doing my classwork. I went to use the restroom and I left behind you. And as you passed up my schoolwork on the ground, you reached down and stole my pencil. You got lucky because I'm a nice person.
Bitch, what's up?
Bet.
Girl, you want to fight over a pencil? No, I'm just kidding. I did not know I stole your pencil. I don't even remember that. That's the crazy
girl,
part.
if it's not Hello Kitty, she's not picking it up. Are you sure?
Well, that's 2024, 2025, Monty. But maybe I did. But I don't remember doing that. And if you left your pencil on the floor, yeah, I'm going to grab it. If I needed a pencil, obviously I needed a pencil.
Maybe. I don't think you can take people's pencils like that.
Obviously I needed a pencil. I don't remember that. Girl, I'm sorry. You want a pencil? I get you a pencil. Or a boy. I get you a pencil, okay?
Man, you stupid bitch. Hey, you lucky I don't want to speak on that. Boy, you better stay in your place.
I love seeing people who I dislike or people who wronged me just totally fail at life. The feeling I get knowing they're miserable makes me happy. Cause like my ex tried to cheat on me with a friend and got mad at me for calling them out. Now they're failing school, getting passed around like a vape pen, and somebody smashed their new car. Ugh, their misery is my happiness. I be like, you did me dirty and now you're getting dirt thrown all on you.
Karma? What's that one Justin Timberlake song? I'm not gonna lie, I'm so scared that I won't find love, but then in order to cope with something like that, I just always tell myself that maybe it's for a great reason right now. I might never know, but I just really want someone now, and I'm turning to a certain age, and I've never been in a relationship. It almost sounds embarrassing, but I don't know how to feel about it. Do you guys think that people really grow old alone? I don't think you really grow old alone if you surround yourself with people. You know, as long as you don't enclose yourself, you're always going to be surrounded by people.
I feel like people wants to find love within another human, but in order to love someone else, you need to love yourself first. So if you got yourself, that's really all you need. You know, if you do find that person, that's great, but being one with yourself is the best thing.
Plus, I don't know if you're ready for that, because if we have the same drink,
what?
Bro, look at this shit. Look at her grabbing my drink, bro.
Bitch, I see what you did there.
lot of music to cope with my emotions, don't y'all? Like a lot. I'm always having my earphones in, listening to songs that I can relate to, which honestly helps me get through the day. So perhaps it's not a bad idea. That had to be it. The last sentence. It just gave him.
I can hear it in his voice. Lately, I have been noticing that everyone I care about most likely doesn't really care about me. Like, I do so much for all these people and even give them attention, but honey, I never get any in return. I'm God, honestly, dying inside, trying to live up to everyone's expectations to make them happy. But like at the end of the day, I'm the one who goes to the bed crying, imagining me in a better life. And you know what? I tell myself this and I still tend to people's needs. I honestly don't know what to do ever. I'm so tired. I have been through so much and I hide it, my depression, a little too good. But OMG, I can't breathe. Holy fuck. I have come a long way from what happened to me in my childhood, and I still tell myself that I am strong as fuck for still having that trauma and making everyone else happy. I'm ready to leave. It sounds like you're a people pleaser. That's not healthy.
And it sounds like you always want to make other people happy before you put everyone else before yourself, but sometimes you gotta put yourself first.
Yeah.
Don't leave, girl or boy. Don't leave. God! They made a damn book!
Okay, I think I've got a good one. So back in secondary school, I always had a hard time socially. I can't remember a day where I wasn't bullied, but let me tell you about this one time I did get a bit of a comeback. So there's this one kid in my science classes. Let's just call him Dick for the sake of privacy. He always found ways on getting on my nerves or even just talk about me whenever I was in my room. It was funny when the teacher called him out on it, saying that if you talk about someone, make sure they're not in the room. Anyways, I think it was every Tuesday after school, I would spend an hour in a science intervention to revise for exams. After every intervention was over, I went to my science classroom to put my book away in the box, but I always dug around to find Dick's book and replace it somewhere else. Sometimes it was just in another box or on another shelf. So the next lessons were always fun to watch him try to find his book. Though I remember the one day that I finished the intervention, I placed this book on a shelf on the opposite side of the room. Then coming back after the half-term break, that very shelf was missing along with all its contents. Dick never knew it was me. This probably isn't the strongest confession story to read, but after at least one kid giving you a hard time, it was worth it.
Yes, God. I love that.
I
It's revenge. Losing your book?
Yeah.
Girl,
That's all my work. Imagine, and you know you have to turn in your notebook,
notebook
at the end of the year. Do you still talk to him?
At least you ain't did nothing crazy. Like crazy out of the box. That was good revenge without doing too much. Who can bear who up easily? I think they meant beat.
Out of us? I don't know why that's even a question. Look,
That's just fat, but I'm strong. So I can pick you up by your eyelash hair.
that visual hurts. Damn, my arm hurts. I can't say though, I can pick her up. So if there's a fire or something, best believe she gonna get dragged out.
This,
Be nice.
I'm finding it.
It take you that long to
It
find
does. It does.
When I was 13-ish, I started my period on my boyfriend's lap, and he asked if I shit on him. Why would he think that? Like, cause it's stained on him?
Maybe because he felt like the witness or something. If anything, I would have thought P. He trying to be funny. Yeah, you better not be with him no more. I'm not even gonna ask you if you is. You better not. So I have one more year of high school and haven't had a relationship ever. I've tried a couple of times though. They didn't feel the same way about me. Well, I really want to give someone my love, but at the same time, I also don't know if I want to give up my time and friends or family. I really am trying to enjoy my last years as basically a kid, you know, playing games, hanging with friends, and spending time with family. The point is that my feelings are conflicted on whether I'm ready for a relationship or not. That's something that you can't rush into, of course. That's something that you have to let find you. You can't go looking for someone. You have to let them find you.
Y'all ever heard about the invisible string theory? So that's like y'all's paths are already made for each other, and you know y'all gonna end up together one day. You don't know who that person is, but everything you've done in your life has led up to that moment for both of y'all, for y'all to be there together. Y'all were always tied together. The invisible string theory.
That's cool.
I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. People these days fake spirituality and consume what they see on the internet. Not only does it piss me off, but it makes me ashamed to be spiritual because I get shit on for not believing the same things. People need to educate themselves because they're starting to sound like Christians and force their beliefs onto fellow followers of spirituality. I'm also scared to be a witch because some people don't know how to use their power right. The rule of 3 exists. What is the rule of 3?
Don't be playing around with her spiritual stuff now.
Yeah.
Don't speak about what you don't know.
Right.
I'm not sure what kind of confessions these are, so I'm just gonna talk. I love my parents, but then I don't. We went through so much, me and my brothers and sisters. My mother, I believe if we call some people and they check her, she would not come out of a mental hospital when we were younger. She wouldn't even let us go outside. It's like if we was bad to go out, we came home from school every day was the same. We had to come clean a different place of the whole house, even if we had just cleaned it the day before, and then we would all hide in our rooms. We couldn't let her see us doing nothing because if not, she would get mad or start hitting us. My older brother got it the worst. He had gotten beaten almost 6 days of the week, every week, until he moved away at 16. Worst ones were when she opened his head with an iron. Oh my goodness. And another time she beat him until he got bloody just because a dog killed her chicken outside. I graduated early just to be able to leave her house, as you should. I got in a bad accident after my graduation, couldn't walk for a year. It was possibly the worst time in my life. There wasn't a single day that I didn't think if it would be better. If I had just I moved in with my brother at the time, and we were so broke he still had to maintain me. There was a lot of days where I only ate one thing in a day. I had to be taking very strong drugs for the pain, but after those ran out, I started doing some other illegal drugs. I was on them almost every day. I was addicted. It had even gotten to the point where as soon as I was even able to walk already, I went to work just so I could get more. This was almost a year ago. I just want everyone, and I'm telling myself this too, I am not addicted anymore. I am moved out to Florida, and planning to start my own business here. I'm already going in a good step. Thank you for listening, and this has helped. That is insane. I hope your siblings are okay though. I know you said your brother moved. That's insane. Yeah. I'm glad that you're out of that situation. I'm glad you're on your own. You got your business going. If you want, send me or Aaliyah your business. I want to see. I'm glad you're out of that though, and hopefully your brothers, the rest of your siblings, are out of it or trying to get out of it.
You know, I'm glad that this was used as like a coping mechanism tool for you, because I'm pretty sure when you write it out, when you type it out, and I bet you reread this like a ton of times, you will have to relive that trauma typing this out. So that's very brave of you.
I'm happy for you, girl. We with you.
Or boy. A couple years ago, I had went to the restroom before bed and heard clapping in my parents' room. Must have been a good movie.
Oh.
When I heard clapping, you know what I imagine? I imagine the people who clap after a plane lands.
Yes, God! I was engaged to my ex-girlfriend for almost our whole relationship. No one knows but some of her close friends. I was drunk and didn't really want to propose. but it just happened. I never really told anybody, but she told almost everyone, a group of friends. I will probably never tell anyone except here, obviously. You proposed to your girlfriend that you really didn't want to propose to, and now you're hoping it don't go around. What's your name?
I regret having my baby. And I feel awful that I do, but I genuinely wish I would have gotten an abortion. I don't regret who I had her with. My boyfriend is amazing, but mildly annoying at times, as men are. It's just, this world is such an unexpectedly scary place. As beautiful and wonderful as it is at times, I can't help but stay up at night crying, thinking of all the horrific hardships my baby may possibly or will absolutely go through. It breaks my heart every night when I look at my little one's sweet, innocent face, and the thought of her suffering just overcomes my mind. Since birth, every night I cry and cry. I don't know how to protect her from the world. Matter of fact, I know I can't. I can't keep her from facing the maliciousness of human nature. I can't protect her from things I myself have been through, and it drives me insane. War, poverty, crime, climate/global disasters, mental health, sexual abuse, physical abuse, just everything. I don't think I was mentally prepared to be a mother, or really prepared at all to be one. I don't want her to suffer, but I don't want to shelter her and be an overbearing mother. It's so confusing and difficult to decide just how I'm going to raise my baby girl, how I'm going to keep her safe and happy. I just don't know. I don't know the future, and I don't know what is to come in her life starting when she leaves my arms for kindergarten. I loved her, but as much as I do and as happy she makes me, I've also never been so depressed, tired, and unbearably anxious my whole life. I'm hoping things will get better with time and experience, but till then, my mind and heart weigh very heavy.
It's a heavy topic. I know the only thing you can do is try your best. Steer them in the right direction as they get older. There's always a path for you. I understand. I don't understand because I don't have a kid, but like I get it, you know?
You do you, whatever you think feels right. Just don't be like that other mother.
Oh, please don't do that. Then we gotta fight.
We gotta run a fade.
Be boo bop. Right.
Oh,
I still love my ex.
Ooh. What is it, toxic? If it was toxic, then no ma'am. No sir. If it's toxic, and I'm telling you right now, no. When I was in high school, I went to this beach house at prom. I kissed 2 boys the first night, and the second night had sex with a guy who had a girlfriend. I was unaware, and he was the aggressor. Dang, girl, or boy, they were wild.
Damn.
But it was consensual, right?
Right?
I hope so. If it was consensual, you do you, boo.
You feel guilty right now though?
I know. Do you feel bad? Well, obviously it was.
But what if they're still together? Him and that other girl.
That's actually crazy.
What if he's still with that other girl and you just have that in your conscience? If he,
his everything, it's on his conscience.
you got something, right? You got something on him. I'm in a long-term relationship, but I've been in love with my ex-best friend for years. They've been together with their person for a long time.
Oh, but they're in love with their
Ex-best friend.
You're wild.
For years.
Hold on.
Are your gears turned?
I need them to unturn. Please look at my face when you watch this video. That's weird. That's your ex-best friend. Y'all ex-best friends for a reason, right? I walked in on my cousin fucking close the doors. I walked in on my cousin fucking close that door so motherfucking fast. Cousins that I mess with a lot, that I see most of the time. If I were to walk on there, I'd be like, girl, close this fucking door. Lock this door. You playing. Why you didn't lock the door?
So that was the rest of the confessions, guys. Thank you for submitting all your confessions. They were very intriguing.
Tune in.
If y'all wanna see a part 3, you're more than welcome to. These this form is still gonna be open. It's to be open all this time. We're not gonna close it. As long as y'all keep hitting us with some confessions, the more videos will drop. You know, and like we said, we don't know who's uploading these or anything. If we personally know you, and it just happens to be a scenario that we know, we might know it's you, but we're not gonna expose you on the damn internet.
We're gonna put the link down below again, so if you want to submit another confession, it will be down there below. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching. I hope y'all liked it, and we're gonna see you guys next time. And I'm out.